Welcome to the first Northern Homestead Garden update on video. We have had a very nice, dry and warm spring, so the garden is all ready to be planted, even though it is still just end of April. We use the Back to Eden garden method with wood chips. So we do not dig, we do not till, we don't do any of those things, just cover and grow. The perennials are all up and growing, and it looks really nice. It feels like end of May, even though it's end of April. The plum tree is blooming for the very first time, which is exciting. Our apple tree is blooming as well. And here's a little tip for those that have just one apple tree like we do. A fellow gardener gave me some crab apple flowers, so I just hang them into a tree with some water, and the bees can pollinate my apple tree. So we hope that those little flowers will be apples. The garlic grows very, very well. It's amazing how big the garlic already is. I planted it in the fall, around October, I guess, and it's looking amazing. Another plum tree in bloom. And there are actually too many blooms on this little plum tree for the first year, but I don't worry because I don't really have a pollinator, so there might not be any plums. But if there will be that many plums, we will certainly reduce them for the first year. Asparagus is not coming, and I don't know really why, because everything else is up and growing, but we did plant asparagus very, very deep, so that might be a reason. And I'm not really sad if it still will come. Spinach is growing amazingly. Like, we have been eating spinach for a long time. It's just really, really good. The spinach has been planted last year in the fall, and it was, you know, uncovered, unprotected all winter long. It's just growing in mulch like everything else too. And yeah, as soon as spring came, it's just growing amazingly. I also already planted some peas, and I covered them, and not so much for the cold, because peas can be okay with cold, but we have squirrels and other things that love our produce, so I thought I give them some protection. And of course it's warmer too. One of the beds is already planted too, and it too is covered. It doesn't really need to, because all of it is cold weather crop, but again, there's spinach. This one is covered, and you see that the cover has, you know, helped it to be even better than the uncovered. And I planted some other things here very, very early, probably March. Okay, meet our homestead chickens. We just got them last week, and they have already started laying eggs, and are very, very friendly. These are Isa Brown, and we really, really like them. They're quiet and just a perfect chicken for a town homestead. Most of our growing right now is happening in a greenhouse, and this is a garage greenhouse, and it's insulated with double frame windows because we are in zone 3, so it can go down to -40. We grow here hydroponically all along the south side of the windows, and we also have three towers, not two, three. One is planted with cucumbers, and that's the first for us. We always struggle with growing cucumbers in our cold climate, and two Alframa planted with peppers and eggplants, all doing very, very well. All 3 of these towers will go outside as soon as the weather permits. And the nice thing about a tower garden is it's movable at any stage. So whenever the weather is ready, then these 3 towers will go out. You hear the water. What it does, it pumps it up and then it rains down. So it's hydroponically. Okay, then we also have some seedlings here. This will go out very soon. Cabbage and onions and red cabbage, things like that. Broccoli, those are not cabbage, broccoli. And then I also have tomato seedlings for outside garden. These are grown in soil, and I will soon add soil to them so that the little pot will be full, and I have a video on that, how I do that. Okay, and then I have more tomatoes there. Okay, this is what's growing at Northern Homestead. Thank you so much for watching.